Some people seem to think that I was too hard on AJ, that AJ did a good job and, it was a good performance and, you know, everybody's being too hard on him, including you, Bruce, and, you need to give him a break and whatever and whatnot. And listen, all that's fine and dandy. And I understand that me saying that fight sucked rubbed you the wrong way as an Anthony Joshua fan, because that's something that you don't want to hear. But I only said what you felt. That's what you felt. Yes, it's a good performance by anybody else's standards. But coming from Anthony Joshua, coming from where he's coming from, and coming from where people are iffy and, unsure about his position in the heavyweight division and how he's going to do, he needed a knockout performance. He needed a standout performance. We were expecting to see Anthony Joshua go in there and dominate. Check this out. If you are cool with seeing your 6'6", 255-pound heavyweight champion lose real estate and get backed up the entire fight, not use his range, and the only time he uses his weight is to lay on the man, but he won't use his weight to fight the man, then that's a performance for you. But as of me, as a fan of Anthony Joshua, that was nothing that appealed to me. I didn't like nothing about that performance. It's probably the worst performance that he's had thus far, in my opinion. Yes, I understand he controlled Jermaine and he did all. I understand that. That wasn't the kind of performance I was looking for. And people don't understand that. You just want to base it off if he did good, did he do what he's supposed to do? If you want to talk about that, then yes. But based on the expectation of what we were looking to see to help answer those question marks that's in our head about Anthony Joshua, we did not see it. You want to know how you know that I'm accurate about what I'm saying? You still got a question mark by Anthony Joshua's name, don't you? When that performance was supposed to get your feet settled a little bit, whether you're going to feel this or that, you still got a question mark because you still don't know, because he still haven't shown you what you thought that you were supposed to see at the end of the day. And this is the most important thing. And this is what y'all not getting. Okay? At this point in time, it is not a good look to be going life and death with these guys. Even if Jermaine Franklin was good, I don't want to hear that. There's nothing differentiating Anthony Joshua from the top tier heavyweights in the heavyweight division anymore. Do you understand that? The point is, at this day and time, it's looking like anybody, no matter what the skill level, no matter how big, how small, how fat, how slow, can give Anthony Joshua a run for his money. For a man that's supposed to be of the elite of the top heavyweight division, that's not supposed to be. So maybe that'll help you understand a little bit more. It looks like anybody that you throw in the ring with Anthony Joshua, they going to give him a run for his money. And he's likely to lose. That's not how you're supposed to feel about one of your top premier heavyweights. I'm sorry, that's not true. And to see a big guy towering over a 6'6", big 255-pound guy towering over a smaller opponent, but yet the smaller opponent's backing him up and he's using none of that size or reach, I'm sorry, no, that's not what I want to see. Sorry. Yeah, it's cool. He worked the jab. This, that. Yeah, okay. All right. That performance is cool for you. When I go in there, I want to see the heavyweight own some real estate. I want to see him move around that ring. I want him hostile and mobile. Period. I want him hitting and hurting something. There was no follow-up with that punch. There's no killer instinct. It's more than just he controlled. I was looking at what he was doing and what he wasn't doing and what he looked like he was afraid to do. And he still looks gun shy. he still looks unsure of himself. He still didn't use his natural advantage. The only thing that improved was that cardio, which I was surprised. I really was. That was impressive. If you want to know what I'm impressed about his gas tank and how long he lasted. But other than that, that is not the statement that he needed. That is not me as a fan of him. That's not what I wanted. And it fell flat for me. For me. And this is it. I should be allowed to say this, especially when I spend so much other time defending this, defending that. He's not going to do everything that I like all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to like everything that he does all the time. This is one of them times I got to give it to him just like I give it to everybody else. I don't see what the big deal is. I understand that you're a fan, but let's be honest. I only said what you don't want to say. And you know he fell short in your eyes. I don't care about controlling this and dominating it. I don't care about none of that. That wasn't the performance that you needed to see. That you could rest your shoulders on, okay, we could put Anthony Joshua back in the game. At this point, Anthony Joshua needs to go straight to nothing but big fights. You put him in there with anybody else, he might not come out. Okay? So let's get these big fights on the road. Okay? We ain't got no time to waste with this guy because, like I said, at this point, it's looking like anybody can give him a run for his money. That's why you needed a standout statement win, a statement knockout, so you could differentiate the bottom from the top. You know what I'm saying? The cream from the steam, you know? That's why. So you can let people know this is why I'm this. This is why I'm at where I'm at. This is why I got all those belts. This is why people are talking about me. This is why I'm the biggest name in the sport. You got to go ahead and just prove that. You know, but you can't do that if you rolling around in the dirt with any and everybody. And from a casual standpoint, casuals don't know Jermaine Franklin. Hell, I barely know who he is. So that's why stuff like that is important. You got to have a separation. There's no separating AJ from regular heavyweights to elite heavyweights anymore. That's what that means when you go out there and you even accept in a performance like that. But if you liked it, I loved it. If you was entertained, it's all good, right? All right, that's just my thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.